This is Sandstorm.
It's over at the celebration over in the UK or whatever. Um, they announced that they're going to making episode 10, which that's already been announced. You know what I'm saying
Mhm.
prior. But I think it's actually confirmed, and there's an interesting clip of Kathleen Kennedy not getting booed, but definitely was not respected during that celebration because she's the one that kind of did this whole big
Destroyed
change.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So, um, Daisy Ridley, I believe they said, when her stuff got announced, because they said they're going to be making a new movie solely, what I'm saying, like aimed at Daisy Ridley and some about a pregnancy and all this other stuff, and it's concerning because it's kind of like, okay, you have John, was it Favreau and Dave
hmm
Filoni. They're they're working hard fixing this thing right over with the Mandalorian. Um, the are they doing a Bad Batch and all that stuff? They're doing
hmm
like the animation stuff or whatever. So um, they are. Oh, and the Ahsoka series that's coming out soon. I mean, they're trying to fix this whole thing, and to hear that they're doing somebody else is doing a episode 10. Here's the thing that I have a problem with. I believe that it should not be called an episode 10 if they're planning on calling it episode 10, because basically the Skywalker saga of the real Skywalkers is said and done with. Unless you're saying that this baby in her is Kylo Ren's descendant somehow, which is kind of weird because, all thing they did was share a little kiss at the end of it, right?
Right.
So, I hope they don't go that route, but we'll see what they got coming. But they had a couple of things announced. The Acolyte series, or is it a
hmm
movie or series? I believe. I I think it's a series. The Acolyte series
hmm
that's coming to us. Of course, last week I covered the Ahsoka trailer or whatever. If you have been watching The Mandalorian, which this last episode was by far the best one of this season, but it seems as if they're introducing some people. So I believe there's definitely going to be some more announcements, during our celebration, our Star Wars celebration coming up soon. So, but it just from what we got so far, it seems exciting. Very excited. So another thing they announced that we're going to take a look at right now is Star Wars Vision Volume 3.
Two.
So, 2.
Right.
Sorry. I don't know why I
Yeah.
said 3. I'm thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy. So, Sandstorm, what is your take on this? Because I remember last year when the season 1 came out, right?
hmm
Uh, they had a very interesting start with the samurai.
Ronan. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, what do you expect out of this season? Do you think they're going to finish that storyline? Is that something that they're going to do, like just pick up
So
from?
so I think it could be played two different ways
Mhm,
because almost all of the episodes that we got
mhm.
for that, they could continue on. There could have been a continuation for all of those. So it would be really cool to see like what's next for each of those episodes.
Mhm.
Even if they are short, I'm sold on the Ronin one. Actually, I think all of them were good except for one, which was like okay. But it would be cool to see that. I have a good feeling though if they did really well with the first one and giving it out to a bunch of different um, producers and creators and artists and stuff like that. I have a feeling they're gonna not pick the same people that they did in the first one. So like
Right.
Volume Two is gonna be with a bunch of different people. It would be really cool though to see if to see it come from some like anime heads. You know what I mean? But like anime, but like the different anime heads. You know what I'm saying? So you got like maybe like a Toriyama doing his version of Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? And then
Okay. Heavy
like
hitter.
so like just kind of different art styles, different takes on it. I can't remember who did like the Gundam style type stuff. Like that would be kind of dope to see.
Yeah.
Like whether it was like somebody jumps in a robot of some sort, or if they jump into like a ATST, but like in Gundam or Robotech style, it transforms into a TIE fighter and fly. You know what I'm saying?
You're
It would
right.
be cool. It would be cool to see just some more artists take on that. But however, I would like to see the continuations of all of the.
All those other stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's take a look at this trailer. Yo.
That's a sweet toy.
I know, right?
Everyone has an inner light.
Follow the light.
I always knew you were meant for bigger things.
What if you just keep going?
No need to fear. There are others like you here. I saw it myself. She has special powers.
Can you get your porta potty off the starting line?
She's a total...
Exactly. Don't be afraid. May the force be with you.
It's showtime. The storm is approaching.
I can fight them. I'm strong enough now.
No one is stronger than them.
We can beat them.
You there! Hold it!
We cannot choose where our calling takes us. Only whether or not to answer.
Ooh, stop playing with me. What the
Yeah,
heck?
that was dope. That was dope. She just threw you for a curve. That was dope.
We cannot choose where our calling takes us. Only whether or not to answer.
Let's go.
Whoa, wow. This is just a couple weeks from now. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very surprising.
All right. So, dog, what you think about that trailer, man?
That was pretty dope. The girl, she had like a almost a bent katana style, but it was like it flexed more than what a normal katana would for a light or for like a regular sword. But that was dope.
Yeah.
Some of those animations are really good. They look very interesting. The claymation that looks like it's on point. The stop motion looks on point. I can't wait to get in and see exactly what's going on with all the with all these stories and all these visions and stuff. It's cool that Disney is doing this to allow different animation studios to really get their hands on like ideas of this. But I still want to repeat what I said earlier, and I even said this last year. It almost hurts my soul that some of these are so good that like they're just one-offs, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's not like you have to make them like they have to be part of the like they don't have to be canon, You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
By any means. You know, like the books, the Star Wars books and all that stuff are still out there. You know, you can still get the Dark Jedi series and all those, and like now they're officially not canon anymore. So like it's just like it could still happen. People are still gonna read those. You know what I'm saying? They're legends, but like it's still cool to just watch somebody and carry out a vision. And you never know. Like down the road, it could come to a point where it's like, okay, like Disney has a dope animation studio for their stuff that they're doing now, but like maybe they want that animation studio to do something else. So now we can outsource to an animation company that we know is competent enough. They got a good track record. They've shown that they can do stuff with their own material. So here's our material, make it happen. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But yeah, no, getting back to the volume 2, it looks, yeah. I hope that's a pod race, by the way, when she was talking about get that toilet. I hope that's a pod race, because that's something I really miss is the pod races over anything in Star Wars. Like that being a one-off with the whole Anakin situation.
No. Hey, you watching Bad Batch?
I have not watched the latest episodes.
Hey, man.
Bad Batch. Sorry.
Come on, man. You missing some pod racing.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, and so that's something that really needs to happen more of. So yeah, I'm excited for it. May 4th can't come soon enough.
Oh yeah, right.
And isn't May 4th the same day or
yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Well, yeah.
Celebration is the 10th, right?
I was gonna say, isn't Guardians of the Galaxy in that same realm? Isn't it?
Oh, the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, the next day.
May 5th.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Two things coming out at the same time don't make no sense.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think they did that with Doctor Strange, right? Something came out at the same time as Doctor Strange, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. And it might have been Visions 1. Now that I think about it.
Right.
But yeah. It looks good. Yeah, I definitely want to check it out.
I mean, when you're Disney, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, really.